Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Elviyatu Rofiqoh. Today I will explain about direct method. Okay, let's start. Introduction. The direct method of teaching was developed around 1900 in Germany and France. It is sometimes called the natural method because the aim is to teach students in a similar way that they acquire their first language. The direct method of teaching came as a response to the shortfall of the grammar translation method, which worked to teach grammar and translate vocabulary from the native language of the student. And then the direct method places the emphasis on both listening and speaking. And then the aim of this method for teaching English is to immerse the student in English. The teacher would usually visual aid and demonstration to teach English to students. And then, specific teaching method would include such things such as student reading out loud, question and answer exercise, conversation practice, dictation, fill in the blank exercise, and among others. And then, the methodology of the direct method. Number one, so the student is shown something so that they understand the word. Number two, say. The teacher verbally present the word or sentence, taking care to pronounce the word correctly. Number three, try. The student then tries to repeat what the teacher is saying. Number four, mouth. The teacher corrects the student and ensures that they are pronouncing word correctly. And then repeat. Finally, the student repeat the word a number of times. And then the advantage and disadvantage on direct method. First advantage. Number one, this method actually teaches language and does not teach about the language. Number two, due to is emphasized on speech. Number three, this method introduced the use of teaching vocabulary using rarely. And then the disadvantage. Number one, this method is there is work on the assumption that a second language is learned exactly the same words as the first. Number two, it was hard for public school to integrate it. And then the some main principle. First, no use of the mother tongue is permitted. The teacher does not need to know the student's native language. Next, lesson begin with dialogue and anecdotes in modern conversational style. Then, action and picture are used to make meanings clear. Then, grammar is learned inductively. Then, literary texts are read for pleasure and are not analyzed grammatically. Then, the target culture is also taught inductively. And the last, the teacher must be a native speaker to have native-like proficiency in the target language. And then the conclusion. The direct method can help students obtain the verb inflection of the morpheme under study. This not only improves their ability to use this morpheme, but also helps develop their proficiency in several other important language skills, such as listening and speaking. And every means of data collection in today's work seems to confirm this trend. Students score from pre-test and post-test, conversational analysis, and interview. Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.